video today, we will be discussing conditional love, unconditional love, and the law of attraction. And just to give you a brief definition, conditional love means you have to earn. Unconditional love is freedom from that. And law of attraction is that which you desire to attract. In this video, we're going to be breaking down all three categories and discussing them. So the first category is conditional love. And as I stated before, this is something that has to be earned in order to be approved, in order to be loved, and in order to be accepted. Okay? And this is a type of control, and a lot of times it is used through manipulation. And a lot of times we are not aware of that because we are craving that love and attention, that approval and acceptance from others. Sometimes we are even asked to do things that we know we should not do. Sometimes our spirit tells us, and y'all know what I'm talking about. You get that pit in your stomach. You are hesitating, but you go ahead and do it anyway because of the negative consequences if you don't. And a lot of time those come in the form of mental, verbal, emotional abuse, as well as others. So you may even find yourself spiraling downward, trying to figure out, what am I doing wrong? Why can't these people just love me for me? What am I doing wrong? How can I make this happen? Is there something wrong with me? Well, maybe I'm the problem. And yes, there is something wrong. You're conditioned to it, and you don't love yourself the way that you should. So, do you even know what unconditional love is? And or have you ever experienced it? So, what is unconditional love? So that's the next category we're going to talk about. So what unconditional love is the freedom from those strings of conditional love. When you are in commune with the Most High, God, the divine source, creator, or whatever you call them, you will find out that you were already approved of before you were even born. You will find out that you were loved before you even existed. Think of it like a pregnant woman, okay? She loves and approves of that life that is growing inside of her womb. 9 months is too long to wait to see this bundle of just pure love you've been waiting for, okay? Now, that baby does not have to do anything to earn what it deserves. It deserves love. It doesn't have to do anything to get that. That baby in itself is love in the purest form. Okay? So, unconditional love has no limitations. It has no conditions. So, you will also see this in pets. If any of you have pets, especially dogs. You come home after a long, hard day of work, tired and exhausted. Your dog sees you coming, he plows you down. He hadn't seen you all day, and he's just showering you with affection. Just so happy to see you, okay? Well, why is that? Well, you gave to receive. You're giving that baby, you're giving your pet, your puppy, your dog, you're giving them value. And in return, they're giving you back the same thing. They're loving you just as much as you love them. So when you are in communion, with the Most High, it is then that you truly start to discover who you really are and who you are becoming. Okay? Once you get to this place, conditional love is not an option in your life anymore. You may have to let go of people and things that keeps you from being who you really and truly are and serving in your higher purpose. So what Divine Source is saying, in the words of Mary J. Blige, Don't you look no more, love without a limit. Okay, so that is unconditional love. So here we're going to go into a pitfall. Going from conditional love to unconditional love, you may find that you're still attracting people and things that you don't desire. Okay? Here's the law of attraction at work here. But that's not the time to give up, because it does take time to retrain your mind and to retrain the way you think. So you have to keep thinking positive thoughts. You have to keep thinking on that life that you want to live, that life that you desire. Okay? So it's definitely not the time to give up. You just have to keep going. You just have to keep going. And you also need to be patient with yourself. Practice self-care and self-love. After a little while, you will manifest that life that you know you deserve, that life that you want, and that life that you can have. Okay? So if you need help with that, come see me at Spiritual Life Coaching. We got you covered.